Welcome back. Well, another fire has gutted Phola Park in Philippi, leaving even more residents with nothing. It is the second in a week, with the first leaving 700 people homeless. Humanitarian group Gift of the Givers says the flare-up was close to where its teams were distributing aid. So let's get the latest now from Sablay, who's from Gift of the Givers. Ali, I'm sure this is a huge setback as you're still trying to perhaps recover from the first fire, now having to deal with yet another fire. Let's just talk a little bit about just what impact this has had and maybe just an understanding of what caused the fire this time around.
As you correctly said, this is the second fire within a few days here in Phola Park. The big one took place on New Year's Eve, with close to 700 replacement, over 300 structures burnt out, leaving about 700 people displaced. Yesterday afternoon, our teams were here yesterday morning. They came to do an assessment with a list of children who require new school uniform and new school stationery. They just got back to the warehouse at 1 o'clock. At 4:10, I received a call from the community leader, and all he's telling me is, fire, fire, fire. I then called him back in 10 minutes. I asked him what's happening. He said, Ali, please send your team back here now. We need your help. There was load shedding between 2 and 4. And as soon as the power came back on, numerous structures burnt out. And with the strong winds yesterday, the fire spread rapidly. So far, we can confirm that has recorded 100 structures burned out, close to 400 people displaced. We are still waiting for more community leaders to come, more community members to come forward to register. Thereafter, we will see the exact numbers, but the situation on the ground is dire. Speaking to community leaders and community members, there was not much chance to say anything. With the strong wind yesterday, people just had to run out whatever their belongings they had on them. And this is the fifth fire Gift of the Givers is dealing with in the last 7 days. And with this fire specifically, most of the people came back from the Eastern Cape, and they were literally only a few hours in their houses. And the devastation was huge when the fire occurred yesterday, just past 4.
Ali, what is the immediate need right now?
Can you repeat that again?
Okay, what is the immediate need? What do you need that is an emergency at the moment?
The Gifts of the Givers are on site today. We are distributing hot meals, bottled water. Of course, most of the cabs burnt out. We are providing mattresses, blankets, toiletry packs, baby care packs. But the most urgent need at the moment will be toiletries, school uniform. As we know, these parents, most of them are seasonal workers. They cannot afford to buy a new school uniform, and those that they had left completely burnt out. And of course, stationery. And that's the urgent need at the moment. We will be here for the next 5 days to see to the needs of the people. So the social development is on site. The local disaster risk management is on site to register those victims so that the humanitarian aid from the government side can kick in as well.
Sure. And just in terms of some of the, I mean, this is even more people displaced over the ones that were displaced, the 700 that was displaced previously. Just in terms of children, do you as Gift of the Givers know as yet if any children, even adults really, were harmed during this fire? Is everybody okay? It's just that we've got livelihoods to contend with right now. Are people all right?
So, so far, we have the capacity to cater up to 10,000 people infected. So with the last 5 disasters, our teams were literally there within minutes. But the situation on the ground is dire. We're going to need all the support in terms of the back to school is the most exciting part of a child's schooling career. So we need to make it a bit special, but we are appealing to government and we are appealing to local authorities, please to come on the ground, to come and see what's happening here. The population is increasing in many of these informal settlements. As ticking time bombs if another fire occurs. The population is increasing. People need houses, not 20 for the wait. Some of them on the waiting list for the last 20 years, and the household number is increasing from 5 to 10 people in the house. They are literally grabbing any space next to the house. They're building double-story structures. They are taking spaces next to them. Sometimes it's impossible for the firefighters to reach out to these places in time because of the of the population. So we appeal to government, please to come on the ground. We are dealing with a situation there can be much more devastation. Just down the road in eNCA, there's one section, Gift of the Givers attended the fire few years ago, 10 years ago, we were dealing with 1,000 structures. Within that small space now, there are close to 5,000 structures. Either fire occurs there today or tomorrow. You can have mass deaths there. So we're appealing the authorities to please come on the ground. These people cannot live in this kind of situations that we are dealing with now. And it's not that the community leaders are doing best in terms of telling them to need the support. But the community leaders can just do so much. We need government to take their hands and move forward.
Ali, we'll leave it there for now, but continue just doing the fantastic work that you're doing as a gift of the givers. Really being able to show up at just a time of crisis is something that we do not take for granted at all. Ali Sablay there is from Gift of the Givers. He is the spokesperson out in Philippi. Well, let's move on.